Hello everyone, welcome to Savi channel, Sai Vidya Institute of Technology, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. We are going to discuss about Moore sequential model, which comes under module 4 of module 4, that is the sequential circuit design or digital system design subject under VTS levels. So mainly this Moore and Mealy sequential model comes under state machine design, wherein we will design a particular any sequential circuit can be converted into state a model which can be easily understandable, and it will be very easy for us to analyze it. The main intention behind writing this model is, so whenever you would like to analyze a particular circuit, easily you can do with the help of this state machine. So this state machines includes transition table, state table, and the state diagram. So we'll see one by one. Okay, so first is what is a Moore sequential model. So in case of Moore model, what happens is at output of sequential circuit at any instant of time depends only on the present state of the flip-flop. So what do you mean by present state of flip-flop? When you take any flip-flop as example, what are the output you are generating? This QA, QB, QC, all those are present state of flip-flop. So in this case, output does not affect the operation of input does not affect the operation of Moore sequential model. But in case of Mealy, the output depends on both present state as well as the input to the sequential circuit. The difference between Moore and Mealy is, in case of Moore, the output of sequential circuit at any instant of time depends only on the present state of the flip-flop. But in case of Mealy, the output depends on both present state of the flip-flop as well as the input to the sequential circuit. Okay, we'll see the block diagram of Moore model. So you can see it is understandable here. So here we have a combinational circuit, and that output I am giving to memory element, which can be anything. It can be a flip flop or register. Then output is your output of sequential circuit. Nowhere your input is connected to the output line. So in this case, output is independent of your this inputs. We'll see an example for this. This is the example we have taken here. The example is simple here. You can see here X is my input and CP is your clock pulse, Y is your output. Okay. So what happens is, when you want to find the expression for Y, so you can see Y will be equal to Q A bar has gone as one of the input to AND gate. QB bar has gone first input to AND gate. So expression of Y will be QA bar QB bar. So nowhere input that is X is reflecting in the output expression. So your output of Moore model is independent of input X. We will try to analyze how we are going to construct this transition table, state table, and state diagram of a Moore sequential circuit, which is given. So we have taken one particular circuit. From this, what I have to analyze here is, first you have to go through the this model, and you have to see how many flip-flops are there, what is the output expression, what is input, how many present states are there. By seeing this particular diagram, you can understand that we have two JK flip-flop, that is A and B, and we have totally four input, that is JA, KA and JB, KB. Here F is the output and X is the input. So mainly what we have to do is, and QA, Q bar, QB, QB bar are the present states. So we'll see how we'll go ahead. So we'll take the first step. In the first step, what we'll do is we'll determine the flip-flop input equations and the output equation from the sequential circuit. So here, as I told you, X is the input and F is the output. So we have to find those expressions. So from the diagram, it is clear that you can see what one thing they have done here is that they are representing QA as A and QA bar as A bar, QB as B and QB bar as B bar. Okay, so for simplicity purpose, that's all. So while seeing this particular diagram, you can see F, that is Y, it is the output of a XOR gate. The input to XOR gate is A and B. So my F expression will be A XOR B. This A is nothing but QA, B is nothing but QB. In the same manner, I have to find the flip-flop inputs. So first flip-flop input, that is J, I will see the connection from where it has come. So you can see it is nothing but B or QB. That's why B we have written KA. K is this one. For this X, after X a NOT gate is there, and output of NOT gate is connected to AND gate. That means here we'll get X bar, and this connection is your QB or B. So you will get X bar B. In the same manner for JB, you can see this connection is from output of NOT gate. So I'll get JB as X bar, and KB is, this is your KB. X has come as second input, and one more input has come from QA. You can say this. So what I'll get here as A XOR X. So A is nothing but your QA, and X is your input. This is a way to find the input of flip-flops and the output of the sequential circuit. Okay. So next up we'll derive the transition equation. This transition equation is nothing but the characteristic equation of JK flip-flop that we have already derived in the third module, which is given by, that is next set expression, that is given by Qn plus 1 is equal to J Qn bar plus K bar Qn. Or for simplicity you can write it as the plus symbol indicates next state and Q indicates your present state. So Q plus can be written as J Q bar plus K bar Q. So since I have two flip-flops here, I have to get two next state expressions. Okay, that is A plus and B plus. So A plus is nothing but Q A plus 1, that is the next state of the first flip-flop, and B plus is your Q B plus 1, that is the next state of the second flip-flop. So mainly what we have to do is, we have JA, KA, JB, KB values. So we have to substitute in this equation, and it will simplify it, will get this. Okay, so that is what we have done. So you can say it is JA QA bar plus KA bar QA. So JA value what we have B, and QA can be written as A. So A bar I have written, plus KA value is X bar B. So we have to find K bar, that is by X bar B to the whole bar into QA. QA is A. So we will simplify this. I'll get using De Morgan's. So I'll BA bar plus X plus B bar. Using De Morgan's, it will simplify. A B to the bar is equal to A bar plus B bar. So I'll get this into A. In the same manner, here also JB KB value, if we'll substitute it, we'll get this expression. Okay. So after finding this transition equations, find the transition table here. So this is the expression what we have got, even our output equation I have written here. So we'll try to find the transition table. So since here we have two flip-flops, so mainly we'll get 4 states, that is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1. 2 by 2, totally 4 states will be there. We can count up to 3 values, 0 1 2 3. So totally 4 states will be there. That is representation present as a present state. And now we'll try to find the next step value. Okay, so again what procedure I have to follow is, for in these two equations, what when you see A plus and B plus, the constants, I mean the variables are A, B, X. Okay, so we have the A, B value here and the X value here. If what you have to do is, you have to substitute one by one for all 4 combinations. So when I am taking this first combination 0 0, both A and B is 0 and X is 0 in this, so what will happen? A and B is 0 0, so obviously this term is 0, plus this term I'll get as 0 again. So 0 plus 0, value will be 0. In the same manner, same thing I have to repeat when AB is 0 and X is 1 in this. Like that I have to do for both X equal to 0 and X equal to 1 for this 4 combination. Okay, so if you do so, you will get something like this. So when AB is 0 0 and X is 0, A plus will be 0 0 1, for 0 1 it is 1, for 1 0 again it is 1, for 1 1 0, and so on. Like this we have to get the value of both present state of next state of both the flip-flop, that is A flip-flop and B flip-flop when X is 0. Same method should be repeated when X is 1, so that will give me this set of values. The output is very simple. Output equation is A XOR B, so we have to find the XOR operation for this. We know that in case of XOR, when any one input is high, output will be high. So easily we can find this value. So when both are 0 0, output will be 0. In this case, one input variable is 1, so my output will be 1. Here also 1, so 1. When both are 1 1, the output will be 0. So this is your XOR output. Okay. So after getting this value, state diagram. State diagram. So here since we have 4 state, I have assumed those values as A is equal to 0 0, B will be equal to 0 1, C will be equal to 1 0, and D will be equal to 1 1. So let us take this present state. So instead of writing 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1, I have written A B C D here. So we'll see what will be our next state. So your next state will be something like this: B D D A. So we have to combine both value A plus and B plus value. So in your transition table we have got 0 1. The all together we have written as B here. For second value we have got 1 1, that is represented by D, and so on. In the same manner this can be represented. After this output remains same. So only the difference what you can say between Mealy and Murray here is, in case of Murray, output does not depend on input. That's why I am not taking this x equal to 0, x is equal to 1 in this particular place. Since output input is not reflecting in the output expression, we should not consider this. Okay. So now what we'll do is, the last step what we have is, we have to write the state diagram of the scene. So since we have 4 states, so we'll take 4 circles. So one more difference what you have to see is, in case of your Murray, since output does not depend on the input, the transition will not have both input and output value. In this case, we'll write the output of particular present states inside the circle. So each circle represents a state. So what will happen for A? What is the output we have? 0. So that's why we have written A bar 0. For B, what is the output we have? 1. So B bar 1. For C also it is 1. So it is C bar 1. For D it is 0. So D bar 0 we have written. Okay. So now what we have to do is, we have to show the transition from present state to next state. Okay. So let us see. When x is 0, you can see this is present state is A. What will be the next state? Your next state will be B. So we will show this transition as A to B when input is 0. In the same manner, when input is 1, what is the transition we have? You can see when input is 1, x is 1, we are going from A to A only. So we will remain in A state only when input is 1. So that can be represented by this transition when the input is 1. In the same manner, when you will check for present state B, when input is 0, we are going where? We are going to D. So we'll show this transition for which value of input when input is 0. When input is 1, when input is 1, we are going from B to C. So that transition is shown here. So this is for 1. Now we'll see for present state C. For present state C, when input is 0, we are going to D, for which value? 0 value. When it is 1, we will remain in C only. You can say this is C, remain in C when input is 1. Okay. And now it's in the same manner from D to A when input is 0, and D to D when input is 1. So this is how we'll write the state diagram of Murray model. Only differences in Mealy, we'll write with input, output will be written with input in between a backslash, and here the output is written inside the state only, that is inside the circle only we'll write the output. Hope all of you have understood this. With respect to this Murray model, you can write me on my mail ID that is displayed on my first slide. Thank you everyone.